Okay, I'm reloaded. You motherfuckers think you big time?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Just got finished seeing Peter versus Guerrero. Now let me tell you about this fight. Guerrero was making me mad the whole time in the fight. Guerrero is a person that I know personally because he's from Maryland, and I used to travel to Maryland sometimes to do do a job back and forth back to South Carolina to Maryland. So I used to do stuff out there in Maryland, and I met Guerrero. And Guerrero, he's very underrated fighter, but the way he fought tonight, man, was ass, man, was ass. But I gotta give it to Peter, man, Kid Chocolate. I gotta give it to him. Kid Chocolate was popping that jab, he was popping that right hand, and he had good defense. Guerrero was coming in, man. He ain't setting nothing up. He was just coming in. He ain't set it up. He ain't set no jab. He was popping the jab, but then he stopped and he started showboating and stuff like that. You do not do that, man. I mean, when your opponent is halfway wounded, maybe you could start doing stuff like that, but you don't do stuff like that in the ring. He was coming in, and Kid Chocolate was setting him up. Kid Chocolate had some good defense, and I have to take my hat off to Kid Chocolate. Kid Chocolate had proved something to me, because in that last fight that Kid Chocolate was in, uh, he didn't really look like he didn't look oppressive to me, but in this fight he looked oppressive, and I have to take my hat off to Kid Chocolate. He fought somebody that's he fought somebody that's young, somebody in his weight class. I really thought Guerrero had this fight. I really thought Guerrero had this fight. Guerrero, man, he was just walking into punches. Just walking into punches, man. He didn't have a good defense for it. My goodness, man. When are we going to get another Tommy Herman fighter? Man, Tommy Herman is my favorite fighter. Tommy Herman had one of the best jabs you could ever have. When are we going to have fights? When are we going to have fighters like that? It's too many fighters that's trying to be like Mayweather. Too many fighters trying to be like, too many fighters are trying to be like Mayweather, man. Too many fighters out here. When are we gonna get the old school fighters? But hey, I guess the old school will never come back. But man, I take my head off to Kid Chocolate. He did his thing.